So we are going to export a DXF file into ETABS. So when we have an architectural drawing like this, first thing that we need to do is we need to create a center line. So here I have already created a center line of your walls or beams, and then it is in a different layer. So here one line, if you want to take, I will match this and then make it into the same layer. So you have a same layer grids. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this one particular plan and keep here, and then delete everything else. I don't want anything else in this drawing, so I'm deleting whatever is not required, and then I'm going to switch off the layers which are not required. Okay, and then I'm just going to move this so that I can delete whatever is not required by switching on the layer again. So layer, and I'm going to switch on all the things and then delete, and even these dimensions I don't want, so I'm going to delete this. Keep what you need. So I'm going to extend and meet this, and I'm going to meet this here, and if you want you can trim these and then keep it ready, but it's not really required. What we can do is just save this. Now please note, it is better you zoom in, move this towards the origin. Even if it is not at the origin, it is not a big deal, but when you start modeling in ETABS, you will see it very far from your origin. So if you want it near your origin, what you do is you can switch on your UCS icon in AutoCAD and then move your file towards this as much as possible. Move, we can move to 0 0 0, but I'm not doing it, it's not really required. I'm just moving it closer to the UCS icon. Now save this. Now one more thing you need to know or do is you need to scale this. Now if you see this, I have drawn, generally the drawings are in millimeters, so I will have to scale this to meters better. So I will scale this and 0.001. So I have scaled this down. Now better again move this towards the origin. I will move this as close as to the origin, and then again save this, and now this time I'm going to save a DXF. So save as DXF. Now it is recommended you save in a very low version of DXF to avoid any clashes with the version clashes. So it is better you save it in an older version and then save. Now it is saved there. Now it is also important you close these files now. After doing the DXF, you close that and then open your ETABS and then go to file, import, and better you import it as DXF file of 3D model. It will ask you which file. You open this. Now select your layers. In your AutoCAD, dimension was the layer that you wanted, and then you say that it is in meters. This is very important, and selecting of that layer is also very important, and then say OK. Now it will ask you where you want that. then say okay. Now give a name to your file. I will say export and then say save. Now you close this. Now you can see that your um, members have come in your base level now. So go and switch off your horizon. I will also switch off the grids. Switch off the grids. Now edit stories, modify. If you want this to be 3 meters, make it 3 meters. If you want to add more stories, you add it. It's all up to you. Now click on OK. Now if you don't want the supports to be copied, then say edit, assign joint, restraints, none, apply. Now you can also split it here, edit, divide frames, break it into sections and apply. Now what you do is delete what you don't want. Delete. Now even if you don't want these, delete. Save it. Now you can copy this into your next level if you want. Edit, replicate, story 1, apply. Now go to plan base. If you don't want this to be there, delete that off. Assign joint, restraints, apply. So all the joints are gone. Now that's how you export. Now you can start placing your columns wherever you want. You go to your plan and then place your columns. So whichever columns you want. If you want rectangular RC column, whatever you have defined, you have to define. If you don't have the particular column that you want to place, so you go and define and place it. So this is how you make your model from the XF.